Welcome to Music and Life, KM. Today, we're taking a trip back to 1983 to explore the top 5 singles from the Billboard Year-End Hot 100 chart. Get ready to dive into the stories behind the songs that dominated the charts and defined the music scene in 1983. Number 5.
In the vibrant winter of 1983, Beat It was released as part of Michael Jackson's sixth studio album, Thriller, 1982. This single, infused with a rock touch, features the legendary guitarist Eddie Van Halen. Following the success of previous singles, The Girl Is Mine, sung with Paul McCartney, and Billie Jean, Beat It, cemented Jackson's influence on the music industry. The single soared to the top of the Billboard Hot 100, remaining there for 3 weeks. It also claimed the number 1 spot on the Billboard Hot Black Singles chart. The Recording Industry Association of America, RIA, certified it 8 times platinum. Internationally, it reached the number 1 position in countries like Spain, Belgium, and the Netherlands. Singles like Beat It contributed to making Thriller the best-selling album of all time. In 1984, Beat It won Grammy Awards for Record of the Year and Best Male Rock Vocal Performance, in addition to 2 American Music Awards. It was inducted into the Music Video Producers Hall of Fame. Rolling Stone magazine ranked Beat It number 337 on its list of the 500 greatest songs of all time in 2004, and number 185 in 2011. Additionally, Rolling Stone placed it at number 81 on the Greatest Guitar Songs of All Time list. It was also inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's 500 Songs That Shaped Rock and Roll. Notably, Beat It was not the only single from Thriller to reach the number 1 spot. Impressively, 2 of its singles, including Beat It, finished the year among the top 5. Frequently included in lists of the best singles worldwide, Beat It ranked number 4 in the 2005 Sony Ericsson poll, which surveyed the most famous songs globally across 60 countries. In the UK, poll respondents placed Jackson's Billie Jean ahead of Thriller, with 5 of the top 10 songs being Jackson's solo hits. The song is featured in the soundtrack of the cult movie Back to the Future Part 2, as well as in Zoolander and Undercover Brother. In the 2006 re-release of the single, it reached number 15 on the UK chart. Besides Eddie Van Halen's presence, Beat It also featured notable musicians such as Steve Lukather, Steve Porcaro, Jeff Porcaro, and Greg Fillinganes. Other year-end charts it appeared on include 1983, Australia, Ken Music Report 9, Belgium, Ultra Top 50 Flanders 3, Canada, RPM 8, France 5, Germany 30, Netherlands, Dutch Top 43, Netherlands, Single Top 107, New Zealand 3, US Hot Black Singles Billboard 14, US Cashbox 7.
Number 4.
In the vibrant fall of 1981, Down Under was released by Men at Work. Written by Colin Hay and Ron Strikert, and produced by Peter McLeod, this single from their debut album Business As Usual became an iconic hit in the genres of new wave and pop rock. Originally released locally with Key Punch Operator as the B-side, Down Under gained global recognition after a deal with Columbia Records. It was a significant hit in their home country of Australia, reaching number 1 in December 1981. The song also topped the charts in New Zealand in February 1982, and by October of the same year, it had climbed to the number 1 spot in Canada. In November 1982, the song debuted on the Billboard Hot 100 at number 79. By January 1983, Down Under had reached the top position, staying at number 1 for 4 non-consecutive weeks. It also achieved the number 1 spot in the UK in January and February 1983, marking it as the only single by Men at Work to reach the UK top 20. The song saw similar success in Denmark, Ireland, Italy, and Switzerland, and it was a top 10 hit in several other countries. In Australia, Down Under holds a patriotic significance and is frequently played at sporting events. It was ranked number 2 in Triple M's Ozist 100 list of the most Australian songs of all time in 2018. Men at Work performed the song at the closing ceremony of the 2000 Summer Olympics, and it was also featured during the 2022 FIFA World Cup. In May 2001, APRA, Australasian Performing Right Association, celebrated its 75th anniversary with a list of the best Australian songs, 1926 to 2001, where Down Under was named number 4. VH1 ranked it number 96 on their list of the 100 greatest songs of the 1980s in 2006. Additionally, it was added to the National Film and Sound Archive Sounds of Australia in 2007. Other year-end lists featuring the song include 1981, Australia, Kent Music Report 88. 1982, Australia, Kent Music Report 24. Belgium, Ultra Top 50 Flanders 41. Canada, RPM 11. Netherlands, Dutch Top 40 16. Netherlands, Single Top 100 15. New Zealand 19. South Africa 8. Switzerland 7. 1983. UK Singles 7. US Cash Box 8. In the all-time list, 1958 to 2018, by the US Billboard Hot 100, Down Under is ranked for
Number 3.
In the vibrant spring of 1983, Flashdance, What a Feeling, was released by Irene Cara. Composed by Giorgio Moroder, with lyrics by Keith Forsey and Irene Cara, and produced by Moroder, this single from the Flashdance soundtrack became an iconic hit in the genres of pop and dance pop. The song, part of the soundtrack for the film Flashdance, spent 6 weeks at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 chart and dominated charts in multiple countries worldwide. It was certified gold by the RIA, Recording Industry Association of America, and won an Academy Award and a Golden Globe for Best Original Song. Irene Cara also won a Grammy for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance. The Library of Congress included it in the National Recording Registry. Flashdance, What a Feeling, was the first single released from the Flashdance soundtrack, which hit theaters in mid-April 1983. Giorgio Moroder, the composer, was already renowned for successful movie soundtracks in the late 70s and early 80s, including Midnight Express, 1978, for which he won an Academy Award for Best Original Score, and American Gigolo, 1980. Jerry Bruckheimer recommended Moroder for Flashdance. Irene Cara was also experienced in the field, having sung Fame and Out Here on My Own, numbers 4 and 19 respectively on the charts, from the cult movie Fame. The single stayed on the Billboard Hot 100 for 25 weeks, 14 of which were in the top 10, making it the longest-running top 10 single of 1983. It hit number 1 in countries like Australia, Canada, Denmark, Japan, New Zealand, and Spain. On Billboard's Adult Contemporary chart, it reached number 4, out of a total of 24 weeks. It also appeared on the Black Singles chart for 22 weeks, peaking at number 2 for 5 weeks. Additionally, the 12-inch remix version spent 18 weeks on the Dance/Disco Top 80 chart, including 3 weeks at number 1. Honors and Awards. Irene Cara. Grammy Award, Best Pop Vocal Performance Female. Grammy Award nomination, Record of the Year. Irene Cara and Other Writers. Grammy Award, Best Album of Original Score Written for a Motion Picture or a Television Special. Golden Globe, Best Original Song. Academy Award, Best Original Song. BAFTA, nominated for Best Original Song. American Music nominations. Favorite Pop/Rock Album. Favorite Pop/Rock Song. Favorite Soul/R&B Female Artist. In 1998, Billboard magazine listed Flashdance, What a Feeling, at number 9 in the top 10 soundtrack songs. In 2001, RA included it at number 256 in their Songs of the Century list. In 2004, it was ranked number 55 on AFI's 100 Years, 100 Songs list. It appeared at number 26 on Billboard's all-time 100 list in 2008. Rolling Stone ranked it number 20 on their 20 Greatest Best Song Oscar Performances list in 2016. Insider included it in their 35 of the most iconic movie songs of all time list in 2018, and Billboard ranked it number 34 on their 600 most massive smashes over the 6 decades list in the same year. In 2019, it was ranked number 11 on the Greatest of All Time Hot 100 Songs by Women list. However, Cara was involved in a legal dispute over compensation, which did not resolve until a decade later. The dispute allegedly damaged her reputation, making it difficult for her to sustain her music career. Other year-end charts. 1983. Australia, Ken Music Report 2. Austria 2. Canada, RPM 4. New Zealand 4. South Africa 9. Switzerland 1. West Germany 7. UK Singles 27. Billboard. US Adult Contemporary 17. US Dance Club Songs 7. US Hot Black Singles 15. US Cashbox 1. US Cashbox Black Contemporary Singles 20. On the all-time US Billboard Hot 100 chart, 1958 to 2021. Flashdance, What a Feeling, ranks at number 38.
Number 2.
In the vibrant winter of 1983, Billie Jean was released by Michael Jackson. Written by Jackson and produced by Quincy Jones, with Jackson as co-producer, this single from his 6th album, Thriller, became an iconic hit in the genres of pop and R&B. Released by Epic Records, Billie Jean quickly climbed to the top of the Billboard Hot 100 and the Billboard Hot Black Singles chart, reaching number 1 in just 3 weeks. This was Jackson's fastest ascent to number 1 since his hits ABC, The Love You Save, and I'll Be There in the 1970s with the Jackson 5. In the UK, Billie Jean also topped the charts, as well as in Australia, Canada, France, Ireland, Switzerland, and Belgium. The song entered the top 10 in multiple countries, and along with other hits from Thriller, it helped the album become the best-selling of all time. Billie Jean was Jackson's most successful solo single, certified diamond by the RIA, making it one of the best-selling singles of all time. The music video for Billie Jean featured Jackson's iconic moonwalk dance, as well as his signature pants and jacket. It was the first video by a black artist to receive heavy rotation on MTV, significantly boosting Jackson's popularity. Awards and honors. Grammys. Best R&B Song, 1984. Best R&B Male Vocal Performance, 1984. Billboard Music Awards. Favorite Dance/Disco 12-inch LP. Billboard Poll. Black Single of the Decade, 1980s. American Music Awards. Favorite Pop/Rock Single. Cashbox. Top Pop Single. Top Black Single. Canadian Black Music Awards. Top International Single. Black Gold Award, Single of the Year. National Association of Recording Merchandisers. Gift Award, Best-Selling Single of 1984. In a 2000 list shared by MTV and Rolling Stone magazine, Billie Jean was ranked number 6 among the best pop songs since 1963. Rolling Stone included it in their list of the 500 greatest songs of all time, placing it at number 58 in 2004 and at number 44 in 2021. The song is also part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's 500 songs that shaped rock and roll. Various polls frequently rank Billie Jean as one of the greatest songs in history. BBC Two named it the greatest dance record of all time, based on listener surveys. Following the duet, The Girl Is Mine, with Paul McCartney from the successful Thriller album, Billie Jean reached the top of the Billboard Hot 100 on March 5, 1983, and stayed there for 7 weeks. It also held the number 1 spot on the R&B chart for 9 weeks and reached number 9 on the Adult Contemporary chart. Both Billie Jean and Thriller reached number 1 simultaneously, a feat achieved on both sides of the Atlantic. In 2014, Billie Jean re-entered the Billboard Hot 100 at number 14, driven by a viral video imitating Jackson's dance from Motown 25. The song also appeared on the Billboard Global 200, peaking at number 137 on the week of January 15, 2022. Other year-end lists. 1983. Australia, Kent Music Report 4. Austria 9. Belgium, Ultra Top 50 Flanders 4. Canada, RPM 9. France 6. Germany 11. Netherlands, Dutch Top 40 12. Netherlands, Single Top 100 13. New Zealand 9. South Africa 15. Switzerland 7. UK 8. Billboard. US Black Singles 2. US Cashbox 3. In the all-time list, 1958 to 2021 by the US Billboard Hot 100, Billie Jean is ranked 95.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling us your favorite song from this list. Now let's continue our path to the number 1 song on the Billboard Year-End Hot 100 Singles of 1982. Number 1.
In the tranquil May of 1983, Every Breath You Take by The Police was released. Written by Sting and produced by the band alongside Hugh Padgham, this single from the album Synchronicity, 1983, became a phenomenon not only in the United States, where it topped the Billboard Hot 100 for 8 weeks, the group's only number 1 on this chart, but also in Canada, where it held the number 1 spot on the RPM chart for 4 weeks. Across the Atlantic, it also reached number 1 on the UK singles chart for 4 weeks, marking the band's 5th chart topper in the UK, and it reached the top 10 in several countries such as Spain, Sweden, Norway, and Australia. At the 26th Grammy Awards, Every Breath You Take received 3 nominations: Song of the Year, Best Pop Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocals, and Record of the Year, winning the first 2 categories. That same year, Sting also received the Ivor Novello Award for Best Song Musically and Lyrically from the British Academy of Songwriters, Composer and Authors. In 2019, BMI recognized Every Breath You Take as the most played song in the history of radio, granting Sting a BMI award. Previously, this distinction had been held by You've Lost That Lovin' Feelin', Spectre, Man and Wild, since 1999. In 1983, Rolling Stone magazine voted Every Breath You Take as the Song of the Year in the United States, and it became the 5th best-selling song of the 1980s. Rolling Stone also included it in their list of the 500 greatest songs of all time, ranking it at number 84. Additionally, it is part of the 500 Songs That Shaped Rock and Roll by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The music video, directed by Godley and Cream, former members of 10cc, is considered one of the greatest music videos ever made by MTV, Rolling Stone, and VH1, who placed it on their lists at positions 16, 61, and 33 respectively. As part of the early MTV era, the video received heavy rotation, and in October 2022, Billboard confirmed it had surpassed 1 billion views on YouTube. In 1999, BMI included Every Breath You Take in their Top 100 Songs of the Century list, while VH1 ranked it as the 2nd greatest breakup song in 2003. Honors and awards. Grammys. Song of the Year winner. Best Pop Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocals winner. Record of the Year. Other year-end lists. 1983. Australia, Kent Music Report 10. Belgium, Ultra Top 50 Flanders 42. Canada, RPM 1. France 50. Germany, 38. Netherlands, Dutch Top 40 42. Netherlands, Single Top 100 45. New Zealand, 35. South Africa 5. UK Singles 16. Billboard. US Adult Contemporary 23. US Cashbox 2. Billboard Global 200. 2022 170. 2023 155. Billboard Decade End Chart. US Billboard Hot 105. In the all-time list, 1958 to 2021, of the US Billboard Hot 100. Every Breath You Take ranks at number 35.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling us your favorite song from this list. Until next time. You can also donate on my PayPal, musicandlife.km@gmail.com. This was a program for Music and Life by Carlos M. Created by Rune KM Productions.